Born in the early 90s, the Mk3 GTI didn't get the greatest start. It was bigger, heavier, and its initial 8-valve 2-litre engine offered a 9.8 0-62 time and a top speed of 123 miles an hour. It was slower to 62 than the Mk1.
Later down the line, it got the engine in this, a 16-valve 2-litre with 150 horses and a sub-9 0-62 time. But there was a problem. It was too heavy, too planted. It wasn't the 10/10ths car it could have been. It stopped being a sporty fun thing and became a quick, well-spec'd car with, well, a desirable badge stamped on its nose. It's a solid motor, but is it a GTI? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. Not really. But there's something missing here, and it's the fun, the peppiness. This doesn't feel like its predecessor. They put a bigger engine in it, but that feels about it.
It's a similar story with the 4th generation GTI. 1998 to 2004 was not a fine vintage for the breed. There were plenty of engine tunes for a 1.8 and a 2-litre and even a diesel. This one's a 1.8T with 180 horsepower and a sub-8 0-62 time. It'll hit nearly 140 as well. It was, in its day, the fastest accelerating GTI ever.
As before, this is no GTI. I mean, in name, yes. In spirit, no. The Mk4 is basically that middle-age stage where a lot of men decide to give up and they go, nope, I'm now dressing for comfort. So out goes the exercise and in comes the beige. And it's a very nice beige. I mean, the interior here is very nice. There's some walnut trim on the dash. And same goes for the exterior. It's got a GTI badge, but it looks like a Golf. There's not much to make it stand out. You can tell they listened to the concerns from the Mk3 because it's not quite as dull. It's not quite as safe. I do think this is better than the Mk3. But, you know, treading on Lego is preferable to treading on a plug. It just feels heavy and lumpy on turning. Ugh. And let's go around another corner. The Mk4 Golf GTI is not going to go down as one of the greats. On to the next, I think.